nation better ride to your feet, cause Mason Bron pulling up from 30.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of Mid-Afternoon Takes. Today, we are joined with a new guest, Mitchell Judah Kaya. He's going to be our moderator and our host moving forward. Mitchell, tell us what it means to you to be on the show.
Yeah, it really means the world to me to be on the show and just to be able to cheer for the greatest team of all time, the GT Red Hawks.
I love to hear that, Mitch. That's something that Skip, and K-Wop all love to hear. Now, Mitch, I heard that you had some questions for us today to get this show on the road.
I just want to talk about the elephant in the room. How are the Red Hawks going to be affected by the devastating injury to Bo Simeon?
It's a huge injury. I mean, this is something that sets a team back, I don't know, generations probably. I mean, the talent that Bo brought to this team and the presence in the locker room alone made him such a valuable asset. But I did hear before the game, just saying, this is a little fishy in my opinion, Ando gave the shoes that Bo got injured in but pre-game, like in the locker room. Like he handed them the shoes before the game, yeah.
I heard that too.
He gave him the shoes?
Yes, before the game, and then he gets hurt in the game. I don't know. It just seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah, pretty kidding. If you ask me.
I'm not kidding.
And
I think he did this on purpose.
Yes, and on top
I think
of
he
that,
did it on purpose. I think
Bo's
this is all the politics, like Bo's coming for people's jobs and he's taking them down.
Exactly.
And I don't appreciate it, putting a young star like that down.
Oh,
so
Skip, that's actually the worst take I've ever heard in my entire life.
No, not a bad take, bro.
No, that's not a bad take. I mean, Bo's having a legacy day. 25 points on JV. And Ando's sitting on the sideline. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to lose some minutes for, who knows? Mason maybe. He could probably lose some.
Oh, Mason.
Mason could 100% lose minutes after the performance he had. On Friday night.
Mason, Luke, any of those guys. He saw Bo having a legacy game, 25 on JV, and he's like, okay, well, if I don't move him up, personally, you ask me, I think he's a buffoon if he doesn't move him up once he comes back.
You're going to say that Ian Anderson doesn't move up Bo Simeon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think it's crazy to say that.
That's not crazy.
No.
Wow.
DihHeard, you don't know what you're talking about.
I think Bo's in the right spot. I think that the coach is doing the right thing here.
How can you average 25 on JV and be in the right spot?
Look what happened when Bo's sitting on JV. We win versus Holman. We win.
It's because he put up 25.
True.
On JV.
Yeah. Okay.
That didn't impact the
we would have won by a lot. We would have won by a lot more if Bo was on the roster.
Oh, you think?
If Bo was available,
yeah,
we would have blown him out.
Wouldn't even been close.
That's terrible.
Ando, back to the politics. Ando saw him having this game, and for job security, it's a lot easier to go to the podium and say, "Oh, he just got hurt. I can't move him up," than it is for him to drop 25 and then him leave him out of the varsity lineup for no apparent reason. So he detonated whatever he put in that shoe.
That's true.
He saw him scoring a lot, and he decided he's done, and he detonated it, and he's out for the game. And however long he's out for, it hurts the team a lot.
I'm gonna have to say it doesn't hurt the team at all. I'm gonna say it doesn't hurt the team at all.
Are you serious?
Maybe it hurts the JV team that he's
that's crazy.
on. Maybe it hurts the JV team. Skip, you don't get minutes. He doesn't play. This ain't gonna affect the team at all.
He should.
Skip, what are you making that face for? There's nothing going on here.
DihHeard, bro. You need to just shut your mouth, man. You need to shut your mouth.
Skip, you don't need Bo Simeon. You don't need that. You have some fantasy about Bo Simeon being some elite player, when in reality, he's not even close to the level that.
The reality is he is an elite player.
He is.
You're living in some fantasy land where he's not.
Yep. Come on, he's no varsity talent.
Yes, he is. 100%. No doubt in my mind, Bo would start on our varsity roster.
If given the chance.
Yes.
All right.
The Tom Brady quote: if they ever put him on the field, they'll never take him off. Same thing applies here. They ever put Bo on that varsity floor, I guarantee he never comes off of it.
No.
I can move on now. Skip, do you have anything to say about Mason Bron saying, quote, "Skip does not know ball" in his Instagram bio? Or not bio.
Said that. I already added you in that, Skip. I heard that he tagged you in that.
Well, I think he should probably just focus on playing his game right now because he's not playing the best. Frankly.
Wow.
If we take a look at the numbers on Friday night, what was he? 15 points, 7 for 21 from the field,
Yeah. 0 for
5
4 from
turnovers. Are we
0 for-
serious?
0 for 4
This guy's
from
coming at me. How about you focus on your own game, pal? You don't have any room to be talking about my analysis of your skill. All right, like you're trash. You're terrible. You're not good at the game of basketball.
And you know what, Skip? I don't really agree with you on much, but I'm going to give a take here. Mason's play on Friday, you know what it was like? It was like the ex-girlfriend that left you when you needed her most. He's gone. He was nowhere to be seen.
100%.
He was gone. Like, I mean, where was he?
0 for 4 on 3-pointers, 1 for 4 on free throws. I mean, he should be shooting 95% from the line. I don't know what happened.
For sure.
Terrible.
They had a wanted poster in the parking lot for him because he obviously wasn't playing in the game that night. His effect was not felt.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. He was hurting the team more than helping it. That's for sure.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, really, Kendrick?
I mean, he might have had a bad game, but it's like the Steph Curry effect, like we always talk about, man. He's got the gravitational pull of just he makes sure. I mean, he's getting open looks for guys like Moneyball Mitch.
No,
Talon.
he was creating those looks. He was shooting in guys' face. He was
definitely. You definitely can't excuse 7 for 21. Not a great offensive game, but his presence out there just influences the team. I mean, I think in the nearby future, he needs to be less selfish with the basketball. And when his teammates are hot like they were, he needs to just feed them and, just let his teammates shine a little bit instead of trying to be Superman and taking all these fadeaway jumpers. That's just not a good shot.
His teammates did shine. Speaking of that, T-Fab, 4 for 9 from 3, 15 points. Stud.
Tremendous.
I know in the past I was a little critical of him, but he's really coming into his own, and
tremendous.
Not afraid to say that I was wrong on that one.
I
was wrong on that take.
That's real mature. I'm glad we're seeing growth here.
Yep.
And he's a really essential piece to this team. And I just wanted to come out and say I was wrong.
Yeah.
Mitchell, I was right about Mitchell the whole time. Top 5 player on the team.
Yes.
11 points.
Sure. You were right.
3 for 5 from 3. Stud. Highest plus minus on the team was plus 11.
Wow.
Kid's amazing.
You just don't find that in every player. You just don't find that.
You really don't.
Positive plus minus. Like you just don't find that everywhere.
You don't.
You guys saw the repost of his. When he tries on defense, he's locking the vault door. He's locking him up, and he tried on defense.
He was good on defense.
He was locking him up out there.
Who else was good on defense? Talon Fabian, that Skip said was a weak little twig. I'll tell you what, he looked like a big dog out there.
He did. He looked good.
Yeah, 2 excellent players.
100%. I also said that Mitch Tell was a huge factor in us winning games, and Kendrick looked at me like I said that a circle was a triangle. I mean, he was perplexed when I said that. Turns out, little did I know I was so right. I mean, without Mitchell Tell, it's not outrageous to say we lose that game. We literally lose without.
We do,
Mitchell
we do lose that game.
DihHeard, a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Blind squirrel finds a nut, huh?
Yeah, that's a lucky take, dude.
That's just a real
I promise
take.
you don't know ball.
I mean, even Skip said that, and Skip has zero brain cells.
The Bron said it himself. Skip doesn't know ball. And
the Bron's an idiot. First off, he shouldn't be listening to the Bron.
The Bron doesn't know how to play basketball anymore, apparently.
Yeah.
So he doesn't.
When he figures out how to play basketball, then we'll start listening to his takes.
For sure, 100% Skip.
Wow, we just can't dismiss how the Bron locked up their best player. What's his name? Sneeko Slick, I think.
Sure.
He should stick to rapping. He sucks.
Sneeko Slick should stick to rapping, bro. I mean, you guys, if you're viewing this, listen to the Neighborhood remix. That's good. It's life changing.
I tell you what, it wasn't a beautiful day in the neighborhood of Holman on Friday.
No.
That's for sure.
No.
True.
It was a gloomy day.
Yep.
And whether that was the defense from Mason or not, he sucks. I mean, I feel like I probably could have gone out there and locked him up. He wasn't very good.
What do you guys think about the officiating at the game on Friday?
Don't even get me started, Mitchell.
Don't even get me started. I'd like to start off by saying this, all right? I better see them at my local McDonald's after that performance on Friday.
No,
I've been saying that Mason had a terrible game, right? Which isn't outrageous to say. He did.
He had a horrible game.
Also, he wasn't getting no help with the whistle either. You could have left the whistle in the locker room, refs. You could have left it in the locker room. You didn't blow it once. Maybe you blew it for home and you didn't blow it once for GT. Mason drove to the lane, got punched in the face by Mike Tyson. No call, no flag. I mean, come on, no flag. It should have been a flag. They're playing football in the paint. It's the trenches in the paint there. That's ridiculous, and that shouldn't be stood for. They should be fired, and somebody should be looking into that because that's ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
The WIA needs to investigate that
for sure.
They should not be allowed to ref another game in their entire life.
100% agree.
I think that game should go on those referees' criminal record, their job history. They shouldn't be able to get a job anywhere.
I was going to say that should be a felony.
Yeah, yes. They should be in prison for what that just treachery of a game that they call officiating. But I mean, I can go out there, throw on the stripes, get paid $100 to sit there and just let guys punch each other.
Yeah, anyone can do it.
Exactly. If you're just going to sit there and not call anything, what's the point of even being out there?
If there's any parents watching this show, I mean, you want to make some free money, get a nice side hustle, just become a WIA ref because the requirements are
there's no requirements, clearly.
If you're alive,
might as well have got the lawn chair out and put the umbrella up and sat on the baseline and just took a nap. I mean, that's what they were doing, basically.
Oh, absolutely awful.
And you know what? This all comes back to Mason Bron, right? I'm not trying to hate here, but to Skip's point, if you can't perform without getting to the foul line, are you really an elite player?
No, you're not.
I mean he couldn't do it.
No, I mean, half your game revolves around getting to the line. You shouldn't be considered a star player, in my opinion.
For sure.
You shouldn't be considered a star. And then when he gets to the line, he's shooting 25%. I mean, what are you doing? Yeah, just terrible. I just don't think he's very good.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree that offensively, the Bron had a pretty rough game, but I just think it all roots back to his shot selection because I think I saw him take one open shot the entire game. I think he needs to do away. I mean, the logo 3 is what he lives by, but when that ain't working, you just got to give it up. He's got to give up the fadeaways. He's got to give up the logo 3s because it's just embarrassing himself when the opposing team's calling him overrated, and then he's shooting logo 3s and just bricking them all over the place.
Yeah,
I mean, they might be right.
They are right. They are right.
I don't totally agree with them, but I think he's got to let his teammates, Mitchell, Luke. I mean, Luke. Can we talk about Luke a little bit? He had a tremendous game outside of
tremendous.
Okay, he's not a playmaker. We'll start there. I mean, five turnovers to 0.
He struggled a little bit, yeah.
It's pretty devious.
I agree with
that. He hit 2 big free throws to seal the game.
That's what I will give him. I'll give him the free throws there. Yeah. That was clutch.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. If he doesn't make those 2 free throws, he's probably cut. He's probably showing up to practice and he's not getting let in the building because.
Oh, yep, like that Jets clip.
4 late, like the Jets clip. 4 late. He had like 3 late turnovers, and he's just got to slow down, dude. Because 5 turnovers and 0 assists is just that should be a crime. That's
he was trying to play make, but that's just not him. That's not him.
That is not him at all. He needs to stay inside the paint, and that's all he can do. And maybe shoot a wide open 3.
You guys said that Mason Bron goes to the line too much, and his whole game revolves around getting to the line. But in the NBA, SGA, that's his whole game. And he's
a bum. He's a bum. I've always said that. SGA's a freaking loser. He shouldn't be allowed to.
He's the MVP.
Been the MVP.
Well, he was.
That's ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous that he was. Come on,
Skip,
give me some.
Should have been Jokic, if we're being honest. Should have been Jokic that year.
Did Jokic win the chip? No.
Did Jokic elevate and get to the line and shoot 50 million free throws? No.
Yeah.
That's what Mason does. And when it doesn't work, we saw what happens when it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we're getting a little off track here.
Hey, I got something. So last night I found myself somehow at hate watching the Arcadia versus Altoona Railroaders game.
Oh,
and all I can say is that the Red Hawks are looking like they're going to wipe the floor with either of those teams.
For sure.
Arcadia's got no size, dude. They got no size at all. And I just think the Bron is my pre-game prediction. 3 weeks in advance, the Bron's going to have a legacy night and put up 45-plus points against them. Nobody's stopping him. Altoona's got one good player. They got nobody else. So
for sure, there's no
size
in Arcadia. The only size is the big dudes on the O-line. That's where all the size went. They don't play football.
That is true.
They don't play basketball. They play football. So,
and
they do have him.
He's pretty big, but he's the wrong type of big. He's not very tall.
Reports came out that he had a quote beer belly. I think I kind of agree with that.
Yeah,
maybe. Well,
they do have one player. I think his name's Theron Shook. He's looking like a problem. He is looking like a problem. He's standing at a solid 5'2", 98-pound stature, and he's looking like an issue going into it. So The Bron could be in for something there, but that could be his kryptonite, I think.
Well, of course,
anybody's the Bron's kryptonite.
So if he doesn't get to the foul line, then of course that'll be his kryptonite.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he'll foul bait his way and score 40 again.
Hey,
that's all he does. Signature.
Are we complaining about 40 points here? 40 points is 40 points, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it's more of like it's kind of a soft 40 points.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
If you get 25 from the line, is it really 40 points?
For sure.
It's not.
Not. You're right.
I believe at the game against Holman, the announcer said a few times that it'd be hard for Holman's players to make shots when the GT student section is just so good.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
Mm-hmm. Best in the nation.
We have the best. Yeah, we have the best studio in the whole country, probably in the world.
For sure. I mean, if we had the decibel meter in the stands, I think my phone would have shattered in 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. It was so loud I could barely hear myself think.
Can we talk about the bias on the Holman? What's it called? The board?
Jumbotron.
The
Jumbotron.
Holman Jumbotron. How they wouldn't put the GET's pictures up there until later. That's just unbelievable. The WIA needs to look into that and the referees, and they need to just decide whether Holman even should be allowed.
There was a lot of shady stuff going on Friday. I'm not really for that. I feel like that ruins the game. That's not good for the game. I don't like that at all.
Yes, 100%.
All right, straying away from the game on Friday, how do you think the game is going to go against Boston?
Well, if we're asking me, I feel like that's a guaranteed win. Like, I feel like, I'm going to backtrack a little bit to the Holman game because this will help me explain what I'm thinking here. The Holman game really showed me 3 things. One, the Bron doesn't always need to be Superman, right? He doesn't need to be Superman. It's obvious because he had such a horrendous game. We can still beat the best of the best without Superman Mason Bron. He can leave the super suit off and the glasses. He can keep the glasses on and lead Clark Kent and pass to Mitchell Tell and pass to Talon. And on that Talon, he can basically be Mason when Mason's not being Mason. Talon can handle the ball like the best of them. He can shoot the ball lights out. I think Talon's a better shooter than Mason. I think Talon's
100%.
That's a bold statement. Bold statement.
I think he's a better catch and shoot, stand still shooter than Mason. Obviously, he can't shoot from 40 feet, but I'd say he's a better overall shooter than Mason is. And when the Red Hawks play like they did against Holman, passing the ball around, making big plays, trusting the guys that aren't just Mason and Talon, they are special. It's a special team. We saw the way they played on Friday, passing the ball around. Who's going to beat them when they play like that? Nobody. Nobody's going to beat them when they play like that. And if they have this team mindset with the Bron actually playing good, oh my goodness. I got my seat saved in Madison. I got the bus rented out because we're all going. This is an unstoppable team when they play together like a team. When Mason shot chucks and he's making them, obviously we're going to win, right? But I feel like that's going to be a little morale thing in the locker room, like, nobody's passing me the ball. This sucks. Oh, my God, Mason, here we go again. But I felt like I saw the team on Friday excited to play. They were all playing together. They were all playing uplifted and excited and hyped. I feel like that team is unstoppable. Now, you want to ask me about Boston. I think that if the Red Hawks do what they did in Holman against Boston, it's going to be a blowout. It's going to be an absolute blowout. I know I've been crapping on Mason all day, right? He's not going to play bad. He's not going to play bad 2 games in a row. All right.
He's pretty confident he will.
Like Skip, but he's not going to play bad 2 games in a row. Come on, he'll play good.
He's fucking terrible. He's terrible.
Oh my goodness.
He's not good.
Really?
He's
not.
He's not bad enough to have 2 stinkers in a row. Come on, that's the best player in the conference.
Best player in the country.
He 100% can have 2 stinkers in a row. What is?
But he won't. Is the thing. He won't.
He very well could, and I think he will.
We'll see about that. We'll see.
What I'd like to say, if Mitchell Tell's performance wasn't just lightning in a bottle, a one-offer, this team is going to be scary because we have so many shooters. I mean, Travis.
He hasn't even come out.
He didn't even nail that many threes. Imagine when Talon, Mitchell, Travis, Bron are all nailing threes. It's going to be a barrage.
It's going to be scary. Yeah.
I would say Travis needs to figure it out a little bit. I mean, 4 points.
We know he plays bad on the road. We know he plays bad on the road.
I mean, even at home. I mean, I think he's 1 for 8 maybe from deep on the season right now. He's just got to.
It's early in the year.
It's early.
If he's on
it,
time to figure it out.
I think this team will be unstoppable if all of our shooters are on. Boston has one good player, man. I think he's a sophomore this year. I think he's like 6'6", 6'7" but he's a stud. If we can limit him and we play like we did against Holman, I think that'll be an easy win, and we move on to 3-0 and roll through the season 30-0 and like Colin DihHeard said, all the way to Madison, no doubt in my mind.
And I mean, I just want to add one more thing. I don't think that Mason will have a bad game 2 games in a row because of the matchup nightmare that Mason is. I feel like when we play teams that don't have super elite guards, that's a free matchup to the rim. Because when you play a small guard on Mason's not a small dude by any means, right? Mm-hmm. He's not the tallest, but he's pretty big for his size. He fills out his frame. So if you're going to put a small, fast guy on Mason, he's going to bully him into the paint. And then you got to play help. And guess what? Guys are sitting in the corner wide ass open for 3-point barrages. And then when you want to put the big guy on him, well, he ain't quick enough. He ain't quick for Bron. Bron's going to get right past him into the cup. So I feel like he's an absolute matchup nightmare. He can win us a bunch of games, but it's the supporting cast that's going to get us deep in this year.
Mm-hmm.
Completely right.
I'd like to chime in and say I agree with you, DihHeard. I think when the Bron isn't being selfish and he's actually involving his teammates and, passing the ball like he should be, I mean, we are dangerous. I mean, our everyone else on the team is just, they're so gross. They're so good, They play their roles so well. That's what they do. They play it so well, and that's why I think we're going to be a very dangerous team, and I think that's why we can go to Madison, honestly. In all honesty, I think we can go there.
Yeah.
We can win there.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Like you said a little bit, the only thing that can beat this team, I think, is just getting out physicality, just facing a big guy. I think if we face any team that matches up with us with guards, we're going to win every single time. I think we just have too much firepower from the perimeter. And, I mean, obviously, Mason, Talon, great facilitators, just leads to a lot of offense for sure.
And, I mean, what are we thinking score-wise? Because I'm going to go out here and say that this is going to be 83-52. I'm thinking it's going to be a blowout. Wow. If they play like they did on Friday, they're going to blow them out.
82s. I don't know about that one. What do you got, Skip?
I'd say we score 72. Boston scores 60.
Yeah. I'm going to say 70 flat for us to 58 for Boston. So,
yeah.
Mitchell, Jude, what you got?
I think it's going to be more of a high-scoring game, but, of course, in favor of the GT Redhawks. I think it's going to be, I'd say, a blowout too, but 85-63.
It's a good take.
Really?
It's a good take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think, man, we deserve a lot of credit, but that's 85 points. Is a lot of points in a game, man.
Well, like I said, the Bron's not going to have 2 bad games in a row. Or season 8. Yeah, Skip can go over there and roll his eyes and back his lips all he wants. But come on now, he's not going to have 2 bad games in a row.
So overrated. Talking about a guy who just had the worst game I've ever witnessed in high school basketball, honestly. The worst game ever.
The worst game you've ever witnessed?
The worst game I've ever witnessed, for sure.
Wow.
And you're talking like he's the best player. I mean, he's not. He's not the best player.
You know what, Skip? Again, you're wrong, but...
I'm not wrong. Not wrong.
Even if the Bron doesn't bring it offensively, he's always going to bring it defensively. He's always going to have a huge impact with his defense.
That's a given, Kendrick. Of course he's going to bring it defensively.
So
if you have a bad offensive game, you got to play good
defensively. Even if he puts up a stinker, he's always going to have an impact, a very big impact on this team. No Bron, no wins.
That's ridiculous because there was no Bron on Friday and there was a win.
Played a defensive impact.
Yeah.
Your best player.
Like I said, that guy's overrated as hell. You heard the GT studio chanting overrated too, because he is.
The Bron made him look overrated.
It's true.
That must have been just a battle of 2 overrated.
The Bron made him look overrated?
Yeah, the Bron defensively made him look over it. You saw him swat that little ass boy. You
That
saw that
wasn't
block.
that was number 12, whoever
I
that
know, a
was.
different guy, but the Bron is an absolute force defensively too.
Bro, he's clip farming. He's just trying to get cool flicks.
That
He don't
number
care
12
about
is-
the he
I
don't
think
care
he
about the
does care. I
game.
think
That
the
number
Bron does
12
care
is-
more about his IG than he does about the game sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, we've
That
seen
is
it.
true.
We've seen it
Yeah.
already.
Yeah,
He needs
I
to get
think
off
so.
social media and needs to start getting in the gym. That's what he needs to do.
I agree with that take.
Now, I think we're saying this, but I don't think there's anybody on that team that's more aura than Mason Brown.
Oh,
Like, he aura farms a lot, but he's got
Sibian.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, Bo Simeon.
it's Bo without a doubt.
Stop
Are we
it with the
serious?
Bo Simeon. Just give me a break, Skip.
Andrew
All right.
Lebakin. Andrew
I
Lebakin.
forgot. I
I'll hear
forgot
you out
about
on
that.
the
But
Lebakin. I'm not
I was
hearing
talking
you
more
on
of the varsity squad, and
Yeah, I'm talking
I
more
mean,
of
if you don't get in the
squad.
game, you can't really have a lot of aura.
Oh, Sibian's on the varsity squad.
He hasn't
No,
gotten the
he's
game
not.
yet. He hasn't shown me anything.
He's not.
He was
Just
going to
'cause
go in the game, but then
just 'cause
Ando had to
Ando's-
stop
just 'cause
him.
Because
So.
Ando hates him. Because
That happened.
And then Ando got him hurt.
Yeah,
So
and then Ando purposely hurt him because he's too
he
good.
would have got minutes.
Yeah.
Now, Lebakin does. I do understand what you're saying with Lebakin. He's got them. He
Yeah.
does.
The most aura-filled person I've ever witnessed.
Lee Bakken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what about Carter Gimza? He's got a lot of aura. Like we talked about great.
Yeah.
I think Andy has
True,
the biggest
true.
BBL you've
Carter
ever
does
seen.
have so
He
much
is
aura.
The greatest BBL you've ever seen, and that
He does.
constitutes aura.
Oh, I'm gonna retract my statement. I forgot about Big Cheese. Big Cheese might have more.
Oh, without
Anybody
a
agree with
doubt.
that?
Without a doubt. No, 100%.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, he's a
I
top
mean,
5 talent on the team. He's definitely
no,
got a
but-
top 5 aura on the team for sure.
You know, I know you didn't bring this up, but I feel like if we're gonna revise the top 5 list here, I feel like I had to write this down. I was brainstorming this last night.
Mm-hmm.
My 5th slot here, I said I think I might have said Big Cheese last time, but you know, Big Cheese hasn't really touched the court, unfortunately. Maybe that's just because he's injured. I think that's
He
just because
is.
he's
I think he's still injured right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that might be just because he's injured. But my number 5 slot is, you know, going to have to be Travis right now at the 5 slot because, you know, he's just been atrocious from 3, and I just can't have that in my top 5 or my top 3 list as I had him before. 4, I'm going to have to put Carter in there. You know, Carter's really played his absolute best ball as of recent, and not like scoring-wise, but intangible-wise, I feel like he's been playing his absolute best ball. So I'm going to put him at that 4 slot. My 3 spot's going to be Mitchell Tell. I think he has proven himself as a guy that is needed on this team. He is needed. You need Mitchell and Carter on this team, or they don't perform as well as they should. So Mitch is going to be in that 3 spot. The 2 spot, this might be a little controversial, but Skip, I think you're going to like it. I'm going to put Mason at the 2 spot here.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I wish he was a little further down, but I can settle for 2 considering your opinions on him.
Mason, like I said, the wanted poster's outside. He left when we needed him most. He's gone.
Mhm.
Gone.
He is gone.
I just don't understand how he leaves in all the big games. You know, the greatness of Bron can't be undermined, but it can be questioned.
I think
it can be questioned.
He can definitely
And
be
right now-
questioned. I mean, he's
right now
not
it is
good.
questioned. It is being questioned that he can't perform in the big games. We've seen it before.
Can't perform in most games, but
Let's
yeah.
think a couple of years back to Eau Claire. The biggest sell job of GT history. I mean, we had that state run in the bag, and Chody did all he could to bring us there. But unfortunately, Mason asked Bron decided to sell the season away.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Mitchell and Talon game, that's like similar to the Ray Allen saving LeBron's legacy. Same idea here. I think Mitchell and Talon might have just saved the Bron's legacy.
And that's something that I was going to bring
if
up.
he had a
also.
legacy to begin with.
Does this game on Holman affect the Bron's legacy? I think it might. It may affect his legacy
If we would have lost this game, it would have plummeted his legacy for sure.
Everybody's got bad games, guys.
If we would have lost, it would have been on him.
If you're quote unquote the superstar player, as you all like to think he is, you can't have bad games against good opponents. You can't.
That's true, and that's why I'm questioning the greatness. You know, I'm the biggest Mason Bron lover of all time. But I mean, like I said, it can't be undermined, but it can be questioned. And right now it's being questioned, which is why I have him at my 2 slot. My 1 spot, Talon Fabian. I think he's the best player on the team. He has never had a bad performance before. He doesn't perform poorly. He steps up whenever he's needed. He does whatever's needed of him. and he doesn't complain. Let's look at the body language from Mason Bron on last game.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I've seen several plays where he could be hustling back, and he's over here complaining.
For sure.
I mean, what are you doing? The call's not yours. Go back on defense.
Yeah, he can't be.
I heard him one time turn around and say something to the coach. I couldn't really hear what he said, but he was yelling, saying something like, "I can't pass it to myself" or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's bad morale. You wouldn't catch Challen doing that. You wouldn't catch Challen doing that.
You wouldn't.
And that's why I'm gonna have him at my 2 spot. The body language really gets me.
Yeah,
as an enthusiast of basketball, I hate seeing that.
He's acting like the diva point guard right now, and I think he needs to be more team centered.
Unacceptable.
He's always been like this. He's always been selfish.
His teammates are stepping up like this. He's got to be more.
He's always been a selfish player, and now it's really coming out, and it's he's being exposed. Honestly, he's being exposed.
And you know what they say, Skip? You know what they say? When things are going well, morale is high. When things ain't going well, we see who the true person is.
That's true. And it's certainly not him.
Certainly. And like I said, that's why my 1 spot is Talon Fabian. And until further notice, he's going to stay there because he's got all the intangibles. He performs well and great body language. He's keeping the team engaged. He's keeping them hype, not saying a word. Mason, you miss a shot, he's going.
Nope.
Like,
100%.
Come on, man.
100%. I honestly agree with your list for the most part. Except I would sneak Bo in there in the top 5.
Yeah.
Or
he can be for sure.
Bo, I'd probably throw Bo and AJ in there. I'd take out Mason and I'd take out Trav right now.
If the politics stop, Bo can definitely find his way. I think, like I said before, Ando's a buffoon if he doesn't give him a chance.
Yes, 100%.
I think you're all buffoons. I think you all have zero basketball knowledge.
Right back at
zero.
you.
I think that if Bo goes on the varsity court, he gets 50.
He's dominating.
Did you even watch the game? Did you even watch the game?
Yeah, I watched him play against C-teamers that look like they've never touched the court.
Did you watch him pull one from 25 feet and one from deep? No,
I could do that with no contest either.
Oh my god!
He literally got fouled.
That was an and one. The ref didn't give him the call, but that was an and one.
Literally got fouled.
He didn't. The ref didn't give him the call.
Okay, it was literally.
He didn't get fouled.
We've been over this. The refs were terrible.
They weren't in the JV game. That was a new crew.
No, they were terrible too. Holman has no idea what they're. Holman's athletic director needs to be publicly shamed for hiring those referees for both games. He needs to be publicly shamed. I don't know what the ones were like in the C team, but if I was a betting man, I would bet that they were terrible.
Guarantee it.
For sure. Holman has no idea what they're doing when it comes to officiating.
Clearly not.
No idea.
Now, I haven't gave my top 5 yet since it's my first time, and I thought I'd give that with you then.
Yeah, please.
So, at my number 5 spot, I got Carter Gimza. I think when he's on the floor, he's special, to be honest. My number 4 spot, if we're talking about politics and players that are affected by those politics, the cousin of number 5, Chase Jizma, at my 4 slot.
Jizma? Chase Jizma, huh? Really?
Chase Jizma? Are we serious?
That's serious. DihHeard.
You need to get the hell off the show is what you need to do.
He's not getting minutes. If he got minutes, he'd show you what
Oh my goodness. I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now.
At least Bo Simeon's Michael Jordan on JV. Jizma,
did you watch the JV game?
He touches the court.
Did you watch the JV game?
We all watched it. We all watched it. Trust me. None of us are coming to that conclusion.
And he drained it from 35 feet. Did you watch that? Did you watch that happen? Apparently not. Yeah. So
continue, Mitch.
Please.
We don't want to hear it, but continue.
Please.
All right. At my number 3 spot, I got the Black Dragon, Lucas Herman.
That's a great.
I don't think that's really good.
I would say it's a top 5 nickname or top 3 nickname on the team too.
Yeah, the Black Dragon.
The Black Dragon. I mean, the Bron is obviously up there, and that's don't mess with the Bron, baby.
I left the Black Dragon out of my top 5 and put him in the honorable mention slot just because of the 0 assists, 5 turnovers. If he'd have even had 1 assist and 3 turnovers, I'd have put him at that 5 slot above Trav, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it with such a horrendous game.
Yeah.
All right. So at the number 2, I got the Arabian Fabian.
Not a bad take. It's a good take.
He's really like
what? At number 2?
He can't. Number 2, yeah.
I think he should be 1.
You heard me, Skip?
Course, but
well, how could he be 1 when the Bron's at number 1?
Well, because he shouldn't be.
Well, he is.
I just can't even. Can we get him off the show? This should be your last time on the show.
Don't mess with the Browns.
For sure. Come on.
I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm a
Did
You're
you
gonna mess
watch
with
the
Bron?
same game we all watched on Friday night?
I watched it.
And
And
the signal must have got messed up on the way to the space station up there because I don't know if you watched the same game as we did. Because I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know what
The
you are
aliens must be
talking
messing
about.
with. They must be messing with our lines.
it sounds to me like you're messing with the Brone. And when you mess with the Brone,
You get the baby.
you
You get the baby when you mess with.
Tell you
the
what,
baby.
who didn't get the baby? Holman.
Holman
No,
is definitely
They
not.
did not
pregnant.
get the
They didn't
baby.
mess with
They are
him.
not
That's
pregnant.
for
They
sure.
accept it.
They messed with him. They did not get the baby.
They did not get
If
the
we're gonna
baby.
set up this fight, and you're gonna mess with the baby, and you're gonna get the baby, all right?
You're gonna
And
get the
Skip,
baby.
and Skip might give him the 1-2 haymaker and send his booty right back to Cancun, where he should be
No.
playing, where he's going to be
100%.
playing if he keeps having these performances.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He
He's
should.
terrible.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even be in your top 5. But
Whoa, okay, Skip. I know he had a bad game, but come on, he's still
All right.
top 5.
Skip, to my knowledge, the Brone's the only one with a college offer right now. What do you gotta say about that?
because he's overrated as hell. And he's
Wow.
stat pads, and these colleges they don't watch his tape. They don't watch how he's
They
just a
don't
free
watch
throw
his
merchant.
tape
They just
value.
look at the
I'm pretty
stats
sure
and
they
they
watch the
offer
tape.
off that.
Yeah.
They go up the
Yeah,
name
Skip, I'm
value.
pretty sure they watch his tape. You
No.
moron.
No, they don't. They don't watch his tape. Otherwise, there should be a reason he's
Oh.
getting an offer if they're watching his
Are
tape.
you? Are you?
If they're
calling-
watching the same thing
tape
I'm
and they're
watching, they
seeing
should not.
greatness, Skip. They weren't seeing greatness on Friday, but that's like I said. That's just a lightning striking in the middle of the woods, bro. That happens. That's just gonna happen. All right.
Skip,
Like,
are you
you're gonna have a
calling?
bad game.
Are you calling Stevens Point's coach a buffoon right now, or like, what do you think he sees in the Brown? Like,
I don't know what he sees. I mean, if I was him, I'd certainly wouldn't want him on my team. I mean, he's terrible, obviously, as we've seen. But yeah, I think he is an idiot. Frankly, he's not. He doesn't know ball. He should be fired if he's trying to recruit players like Mason Brown. He should be fired.
You're gonna say that the Stephen Point coach should be fired.
Yeah,
That's a bold statement, Skip.
He should be fired
That's
for
bold.
trying to recruit Mason.
yeah. He shouldn't have an offer at all.
do you think Mason Brown could play at
What's this
Western
guy,
Tech?
bro?
Huh?
Do you think Mason Brown could fit in on the roster at Western Technical College? No.
Are we serious?
At Western Tech, Skip.
There's some dogs there.
Ain't
He'd
nobody
be
better
like,
than Mason.
what'd he be
There's
like the 8th man in rotation for them?
I'm pretty sure Western Tech hasn't had a basketball team since 2021, but he could probably fit in at like Rochester Tech.
Skip. I'm pretty sure you couldn't even be the
Skip, get back
manager.
in. Where'd you go?
I dropped my pen. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure you couldn't even be the manager at the Western Tech basketball
Oh
team.
stop! Oh stop!
No.
They
I'm
see
pretty sure
my
you couldn't
see
even
my
even
analytical
be the water
breakdowns, and they know I
be
know
the water
ball.
girl.
Yeah.
Couldn't even pass out the water.
If
That's
you can
just
play on the
terrible.
women's basketball team at Rutgers Tech. All I had for you guys today.
That's all you have for us? Well, I've got a good question here for Skip.
Oh,
Skip, after seeing that performance on Friday, what are your thoughts of giving Mason less minutes on this roster?
I mean, obviously, we should be giving him we should have been giving him less minutes of his first game of the year. I mean, T-Fab should honestly be taking all his minutes, if we're being honest. He
Not a
should
bad
just
take.
take all his minutes. And Mason, they can flip. Honestly, you don't like it. Mason, you're still a solid player, okay? But T-Fab's here now, okay? And T-Fab is a way better player than you are. So T-Fab should just take over Mason's role, which Mason should have never had in the first place. And he would dominate. I think we'd be a way better team.
Yeah, after seeing that on Friday, Mason, we're good, man. T-Fab's here.
Yes,
Mitch Shell's
exactly.
here. We're good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had a good run. Well, I think we're okay.
You can hang around, but
3 years of
it's
dominance.
just not your
You
team
guys-
anymore.
You guys treat him like this.
mm-hmm.
3 years of dominance, and you treat
All
him.
he's done for you guys.
Dominance, they say.
All he's done for this program. All he's done for
Like
this
I
team.
said, when we
2
need him the
regional
most,
titles.
he's gone.
He crumbles
Come on.
under pressure. He can't play
Crumbles.
good teams. He can't.
He's
Can't do it.
I
He's
think
like a piece of concrete in a hydraulic press. Little bit of pressure, and he starts crumbling down.
I think he's
Mhm.
gonna prove you guys wrong. He's gonna prove you guys wrong. I
Crumbling
think.
down.
We'll wait
Yeah,
for the
we'll-
day
we'll
when he
see.
proves us wrong, I guess.
Guess
It'll
we
be-
will.
don't
wait
think
for the
it'll
day when
happen.
We
It'll
will
be
wait
good.
for the day. I'd like to ask one more question worldwide before we, sum everything up here in this show. Kendrick, I know you're sitting here defending Mason with your life. What do you think Mason has to do to earn the trust back of me and Skip? What do you think that he has to go out there and do to earn our trust back?
Yeah.
I know he never had Skips, but
He'll never get it either.
I think he's got to stop being the diva point guard, and I think he's got to when things aren't going his way like they weren't on Friday, you just got to play into that role. Because, I mean, obviously he wants to be Superman, right? He wants to shoot the 40-foot threes. He wants to shoot the fadeaways. But sometimes you just don't have it. And
yeah, sometimes you're just not that good.
Sometimes you just don't have it. And that happened on Friday. But Mason, instead of giving the ball to his other playmakers like Talon and Mitchell and Trav and all those guys, who are all shooting the lights out, he kept trying to force shots. And that just hurts the team more than anything when he's trying to force passes and he's trying to force shots. So I think he needs to stop being the diva and start swinging the rock a little bit more when it comes. Skip said before, we're a much better team when he passes. I wouldn't say that's entirely true, but when he's shooting bricks, he's got to be willing to give up some personal fame and just do his best for the team and pass the ball to his teammates. And look for the open guy and let him knock down shots for him. I think that's my take on that.
100% I agree. And, I'd like to finish things out here by saying I think that the Red Hawks have this game in the bag, and I think every single game in the bag moving forward until West Salem. I think that's going to be the only game that's going to be any trouble. I think Mason's going to dominate every single game that we play up until West Salem because they're poop cans. They're trash.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, obviously you're going to have good games against the poopers.
Yeah, we got an easy schedule.
I'd agree. Yeah.
For sure.
Very easy schedule.
For sure. And I mean, if the Brone's crumbling under this easy schedule, what are we going to do when we hit the playoffs?
Exactly.
Disarray.
That is true.
So,
got to figure it out.
The Brone zone is in some shambles right now, at least in Colin DihHeard's mind, because I'm going to come out and say it right now. I'm not convinced. I thought I was convinced, but I thought wrong. I'm not convinced. And I need to see something terribly different for me to be convinced. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Well, I was never convinced. I mean,
yeah, I think you're wrong.
And he kind of proved me right Friday night, playing terrible as he did. So
everyone has bad games. He's still a stud, still the best player in the nation. Still would beat Wilt by 50. No doubt in my mind there. But
absolutely. Yep.
Exactly.
But maybe I thought so, but until I saw that performance on Friday, I think that, current Michael Jordan could probably beat him in 1v1. Yeah, that's not ridiculous to say.
Maybe prime MJ.
You're too far lost to even talk to right now, DihHeard. You have no idea.
I'm not.
Wappens, you don't know what you're saying right now.
Wappens, you're an imbecile. You're a complete.
You are.
No.
You're an imbecile.
You're both imbeciles.
No, you and Michael Judah Kaya over here are imbeciles. Absolute imbeciles.
Wow.
You're blinded. The Brone's got you guys under some spell.
He does. This is what he does. This is what I think he might have some demon magical powers or something, dude. I'm gonna start looking into it, but I think he might be talking to some witches in the woods.
You think he's got the Pentagon on the ground inside the Brone zone?
Under the court.
Yeah, under the court, he's got some candles.
I can see it.
The Pentagon under there.
All right.
It makes sense.
Wow.
I
DihHeard,
100% see it.
I don't want you and Kip over here to be crawling back when Mason Brone puts up 50 against Boston.
He's called me Kip.
I must have misspoke, I guess.
You better not do that again.
That's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
That shows you how little relevancy you have, Skip. That just shows he doesn't even know your name.
Wappens.
He doesn't even know your name.
Wappens.
I'd say that Skip's proven to be right so far. I thought he was an asshole too.
My takes are right. Yours are wrong.
That's not true. The Brone's going to prove you wrong versus Boston. I guarantee my pregame prediction, 30-plus points for the Brone against Boston.
Absolutely.
Wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Skip, you and DihHeard, we're gonna bring the Brone, and you guys need to personally apologize to him after he.
I won't apologize. I'll never.
I
apologize
will
because I'll never be
apologize
wrong.
when I'm proven wrong.
But you're gonna get proven wrong.
I'll never be wrong, so I won't have to.
Like I said, seeing is believing, and I ain't believing because I ain't seeing nothing.
Are we just gonna ignore he had 31 points?
Yeah, first game of the year, 31
First game,
points.
31 points
Against a terrible team.
Yeah, against some ridiculously bad Elk Mountain team with their starting point guard being in jail, serving with a big mic.
And then their other star injured with some phantom injury. We don't even know what his injury was.
Too terrified to play.
He was scared of Lucas, I heard. That's a report that came out. I think that's true.
Yeah.
I think Cumball News reported that one.
Red Hot Cumball News. There's some breaking stuff on there. But Andrew
For
Liebach
sure.
following in the steps of, we don't
Christian,
think about it, but Lucas losing one of his.
It happens to the best of us. I mean,
It does. A lot of stuff on there. Go check that out. Red Hot Cumball News on Instagram.
Yep, good plug there, K-Wop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. It's been a great show. I think that me and Skip are going to 100% be proven right next game when the Bron sells. And I will, if he wants to come on the show and debate this with us, I'm happy to have him.
Please come on the show. Please.
Yeah.
Like I said, seeing's believing. I ain't believing. That's all I have to say on the matter. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of Mid-Afternoon Takes. Come back on the next episode after we play Mawson to see how the Bron performed and to see if we were right.
Yep.
Catch you guys on the next episode.
Wow.